Scott Young's life was a chaotic storm from the moment he entered the world. Born to a mother who graced the covers of Penthouse magazines yet lived in the shadows of addiction, Scott's earliest memories were marred by the clash of luxury and suffering. The gilded exterior of his childhood home masked a world of trauma. Emotional neglect, physical beatings, and worse, these wounds shaped the man Scott would become, nurturing a sociopathic detachment that would shield him from further pain, but isolate him from humanity. A youth lost. By his teens, Scott was well acquainted with the bitter taste of alcohol and the numbing embrace of drugs. He sought solace in substances, attempting to quiet the turmoil inside. It was only in his early 20s that Scott began to distance himself from harder substances, settling into a long-term relationship with marijuana, and on rare occasions, psychedelics like DMT and mushrooms. These substances offered fleeting moments of clarity, whispering to him of a world beyond his pain. A world where emotions could be felt and processed, not just buried. Fatherhood amid chaos. Life's weight only grew heavier with the arrival of his children. Scott fathered 4. His eldest, a 25-year-old daughter, 21-year-old son, a 17-year-old son, and a 16-year-old daughter. Despite his love for them, his past loomed large. A legal battle over unpaid child support for his eldest son led to his imprisonment in a maximum security facility for 2 years. During this time, his ex-partners leveraged his criminal record to keep his children away from him, leaving Scott alone with his regrets. But Scott wasn't a man to let regrets fester forever. Once released, he worked tirelessly to pay off his debts, eventually clearing the arrears on his child support. Armed with hope and determination, he reached out to his children, striving to build bridges where time and trauma had erected walls, healing, and a new beginning. In the years that followed, Scott fought to mend his broken psyche. DMT journeys played a pivotal role, peeling back layers of his sociopathic tendencies and reconnecting him to emotions he'd long buried. The process was grueling, but the glimmers of joy he experienced, moments spent with his children, laughter shared over meals, kept him going. In April 2024, Scott's life took an unexpected turn. A striking 18-year-old model, captivated by his charisma and candidness online, entered his life. Their relationship, though unconventional, was genuine. A balm for Scott's weary soul. The rise and fall of a digital icon, Scott's growing social media presence had made him a beacon for many who saw his story as one of redemption. His followers admired his resilience and raw honesty. But the internet is a double-edged sword, and Scott's vulnerability became a weapon for those who sought to harm him. An entity known as Lolcow Enterprise targeted Scott with an insidious campaign. Accusations of predation and grooming were hurled at him in countless YouTube videos, their creators twisting his traumatic past into evidence of monstrous intent. His relationship with his young girlfriend was painted as predatory, despite its mutual consent and authenticity. The harassment escalated. Lolcow stalked Scott's family, friends, co-workers, and even his girlfriend's circle. They impersonated Scott online, distributing illicit materials in his name and tarnishing his reputation further. The coordinated attack shattered his online popularity, turning admiration into suspicion and leaving Scott a pariah in the digital world, a fight for redemption. Despite the avalanche of slander, Scott refused to be crushed. He turned to his children for strength, finding solace in their growing understanding of the man he truly was. Not the caricature his detractors painted, but a flawed, striving human being. He began documenting the truth behind the attacks, building a case against his defamers. Scott's story became one of resilience yet again, a man beaten by life but never broken. He knew the road to reclaiming his name would be long, but Scott Young was no stranger to uphill battles. His journey became a testament to the power of self-reinvention and the courage it takes to face an unforgiving world head-on.
Lost in this cosmic abyss, my mind takes flight. Dark echoes pulsating, setting the stage for the night. Galactic melodies guide me through the unknown. In this abstract hip-hop song, I feel at home. Navigating the depths like a jazz improvisation.